I just don't understand this watch. Have Breitling made a huge mistake? I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I had to keep stopping myself. I was in two minds because I generally give the benefit of the doubt to watch companies when it comes to new watches. The amount of times I've seen a new watch and thought, ooh, not sure about that. But then it grows on me and keeps growing. Hey, it happened with the Tudor Pelagos, the Rolex Milgauss, even the Oris Kermit. My point is, watches do have the tendency to grow on us. But sadly, this next one hasn't. The new Breitling Superocean automatic was released in 2022 and came in two sizes initially, a 42mm and a 44mm. These models will set you back around $5,000 give or take. Now, these watches were the new line designed to replace the old Superocean, which in my mind was an amazing watch, but we'll get to that later. The new Superocean comes with sapphire glass with anti-reflective coating on both sides. The watch is fully stainless steel as you would expect, and the thickness is 12.5mm. The water resistance is 300 meters, which means we have a screw down crown with two gaskets to ensure everything stays nice and dry inside. The movement is the caliber 17, which is the same movement they used for the old version, funnily enough. But remember, that version was much cheaper. For a $5,000 watch, that really isn't good enough. How can you release a new range at this price point and still have a base Solita movement inside? Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? The new looks. This watch is worlds apart from the old version. So much so that you probably wouldn't even know that these two were related, if not for the name on the dial. Breitling have gone with this new outer chapter ring, which is slanted towards the face of the main dial, which is now gloss instead of matte. The bezel is also now highly glossy, as it's ceramic made. The dial has chunky rectangular indices and a rather invasive square attached to the minute hand. It somehow looks like SpongeBob SquarePants got stuck to the hand of this watch. Does anyone think this is a good idea? I'm not sure what Breitling were thinking. Overall, the design language of this watch is a little bit weird. It feels like it's trying too hard to be something. Okay, so that's the aesthetics of the watch. Let's talk about the main problems when comparing this to the old version. Now, the next thing I'm about to say might be slightly controversial, and you might not agree with me, but I think that the watch previous to this model was absolutely fine. There was nothing wrong with it. Ever heard of the saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it? Well, it couldn't be truer for me in this instance. The old model was gorgeous. It was beautifully well balanced with chunky indices, bold numerals for the 6, 9 and 12. A well-crafted matte dial which matched the bezel nicely. The watch was dominated by brushed surfaces and was obviously designed to be a good-looking dive watch with a tooly feel. This was everything you would want from a luxury dive watch. Fast forward the clock and you've got a new line of watches that is supposed to be better, but to me it doesn't feel as serious. It's honestly a bit odd looking and looks more like a toy watch. It's well built, don't get me wrong, the aesthetics just don't sing to me. And it's also so far from the design of the previous model that it makes me ask the question, why was such a big design choice made in this way? Who hated the old model so much that they completely got rid of it to start afresh? Couldn't Breitling have introduced the new model as part of a heritage collection? Now, I don't know the official figures of how well the new Superocean has done, but a quick search online yields many frustrated fans that are asking the same kind of questions that I am, and saying things like, why get rid of a watch that was classy and timeless? Now, I get that as a brand you have to keep changing and adapting, which means evolving over time, and that is okay. But I can't help but think that Breitling were really onto something with the previous version of the Superocean. Something special. And sometimes it's smarter to work with what you've already got. Small tweaks and upgrades. Like with the Rolex Submariner or the Omega Seamaster. Now, I understand my opinion may not be so popular, so I'd love to know what you guys think. Comment below and give me your thoughts. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and I will see you in the next video.